Hey everybody, and welcome back to another casting game here on Age of Bison. This is my second recasted game. Long story short, OBS decided to update itself once when I went to cast and check out my kiddo. So of course I had no mic in the first one, so I have the silent era film of this cast somewhere, but that's not important. What we're here to do is watch some great Age of Empires 3. This was submitted to the server, said it was a pretty interesting one. I'm going to get it going here. I'm going to start off here with the Inca player. Yes, I've changed the flag. The TLDRs in real life, Incans didn't really use flags in the traditional sense, so this is more realistic to what they would have had as like an icon rallying symbol. Bronk, excellent choice of a name for the Inca Explorer. We have Beime up here in the blue and in the south in red. What a classic color for the Civ. Rocking the Explorer. We have Gitano playing the Ottomans. So, ooh, Solomon the Magnifico. I don't know if that's like the spelling for it or in that language, but I love it. Anyways, let's be honest here. This Civ, Ottoman, kicks a lot of Civ's ass, and in particular Inca, right? So right off the gate, this is heavily favored for Inca. But, you know, Ottoman is not invincible. It's very, very strong. Even with the extra HP on the Explorer, it's almost like a war chief. Actually, no, not quite, to be honest. But it is strong, and that makes a huge difference for a lot of these kind of things. Anyways, the Ottoman player opening up 1 TP, 1 Mosque, and it looks like he's content with the 10-10. Or just on 1 on wood? Perhaps he's expecting to get treasure, so... I mean, there's one right there. Alright. Man, good map knowledge there. I don't know if that's what you're going for. Anyways, Inca also opening up with the TP, and I really like this. I think that too many Inca players are stuck on the Contra Boom. Contra Boom is not what it used to be. There are times where it's excellent, but tempo is everything in this game, and your tombos are pretty tough. I mean, compare it to a trading post. It's got a lot of advantages. Plus, it can garrison vills and be a shipment point. Like, lots of things you can do with this. So, let's look at decks. Inca player. This is a pretty standard 1v1 deck. He's added in the 5 Macemen. I really like this. This card got changed to be much more efficient by not having cost for anything. These guys are great. And you gotta love the grunts when they're siege and stuff. 10 Jesuit allies, pretty good card. Aymar support. I mean, this is what I would call relatively standard Inca. You have 5 vills, 2 war huts. Nothing too crazy. He sends 3 vills. He's at 15. He's probably going to go maybe to 16 and save the llama. We'll find out. As for our friend down here in the res, Ottoman FF, only Ottoman have an H2. You gotta love Ottoman. And this is kind of a more old school one, but it looks like this guy's ready to lay down some town centers. Or not, there's no wood here, so he's going right to H4. Maybe he's either FFing or going straight to H4. So, a few options there. The Akachini card, this one's pretty good. Does help give you like a raid option. Ooh. Alright, and it looks like Chosky. A little bit of action going on there, but you know what? Yeah, you can't mess with the town center. Oof, and a little bit extra XP. So Ottoman, I'm going to say aging up with the Philosopher Naturalist. So a little bit greedier, but you get more food because you get the 2 cows plus 2 villagers, right? And Beime going up with the Elder, which is the one that increases the wood chopping speed. So looking at his transition, get pretty heavily into wood. I would imagine he's going to try to put a plaza down and a concha. Yep, starting fights with his little Pokemon army. I really like this Explorer skin too. And the Doge went all out with some really cool like assets before like a lot of the support for this game ended up. Yep, there's the Concha House. And we'll see if we get a plaza with the next 100. That's at least how I like to do it, because you can use the llama, yep, to dance. Clean. Good job, Beime, man. Like, really clean build. I like it so far. Of course, I'm biased because it's what I do. But, nonetheless. And just like that, Ottoman is up. You know, again, instead of 500, he gets the 2 cows. They'll kind of fatten a bit, I'd imagine. Yeah, plus the 2 vills, so... Alright, what are we going for? 700 coin, 700 wood. So, classic Ottoman, not a lot of deviation there. So, we're going to keep a good eye on the Incan, not just because I'm, you know, biased, but because realistically, Ottoman's a very rote civ. I mean, Incans are going to be doing more on the map. Like, for example, taking out the windmill. Getting that extra food upgrade, trying to get going as soon as possible. Now, so here's the thing. When you are the Inca player in this situation, you know that the Age 3 cannons and Age 3 Spahi are a serious freaking problem. However, you need concha houses because your units are pretty expensive in food. So, this is where it gets kind of tricky. The Inca player has to find a way to either delay the Ottoman to Age 3 before all those power shipments come in and clean them up, or he has to kind of keep up tempo-wise and not invest too much into eco, but perhaps just a pinch, right? Like kind of like do like a semi-FF. And looks like we have 4 on coin, so I'm thinking we're going to see like a semi-FF, like 839 minute Age 3 from the Inca player with maybe a raid or 2. You know, some pikes, Chimu, just something to slow down the Ottoman player. Because again, you know you're probably not going to be challenged. In fact, yeah, he just kind of barely scouted at all, which you should definitely scout all the time as Inca because your army is very fragile. And yep, that's what he's doing. He's sending out the Chosky. Good job. 2 war huts now coming out. Typically you would send those first, but again, you can afford to be a bit greedy with this civ because or against Ottoman because you know what they're doing. And again, Ottoman clicking up with the Philosopher Prince, or no, the Marksman. Okay, he's going for Abbas. This is kind of risky, you know, if you're an Ottoman main, going for Abbas into a civ with those fast little clubmen, aka the Chimu, be careful. But that being said, Abbas, always great. So, house now going down, stable going down. I imagine we'll see a barracks coming down here pretty soon for the Ottoman player. And if you are Beme, yep, you are kind of going for your semi-FF at 7 minutes. You're a bit delayed. So now we're getting risky territory, right? Because ideally you would have maybe not as many houses, but you would have close to like 1,000 food by now. And you'd have the shipment almost hoovered up. But hey, these are the ones that are playing, not me. So I'm gonna let these guys kind of play it out. And with that, Ottoman going for food. Yep, here come the spy. I mean, sometimes when I play Ottoman, I feel like I just close my eyes and I just have like AI narrate it and just put in the prompts of the build order. Because that's just kind of what they do. But oh, now going, is he going heavy for coin? Is he gonna send Mamluks next? That'd be kind of cool. Anyways, so Ottoman sending spy and Beme is aging up. So, all right, I guess we missed it, but I'm assuming that, is there a market somewhere? Yep, probably a little bit of market abuse. We'll check after the game. Hunting dogs too. So he's going for greedy. Yep, he's building Chimu. And I mean, your eco now is pretty good, right? Because if you're Beme, you've got your 12 concha houses. You've sent Chincha Brewing, so you are effectively what, 12 plus 27? So close to 40 vills to the 17 of Ottoman. I mean, that's a good spot to be at if you can survive the incoming storm, which we know is coming. So Age 3 now in for both players. Finally building military. And ooh, good use of the Spahi to, you know, get a little bit extra value out of the map. Although his explorer is way behind. And all right, forward war hut. And the Ottoman's played passive. Okay, so again, I said Ottoman's super good, right? But a lot of players do struggle with them at a certain elo level because they do stuff like this. Like, you just spend 1,000 wood or food. What are you doing? Protecting for Abyss? Like, you're not getting any value. You gotta push, you gotta do something, you know, go in the back line and raid. Like, it's Inca. You are faster than anything Inca can throw at you. And just like that, yep, Beimei, he's getting any vet techs yet? Nope. Imagine he will soon. Oh, and here comes the Macemen. And again, these guys don't directly trade like one-to-one with Spahi, but they are very efficient. And again, the Inca Spear, so glad we're done with that BS like push that they're trying to say, oh, this is just a pike for 100 like 25 res. Like, all those people that were bitching about that, like, shut up. This thing is a very good costed unit. It's only held back by the fact that the Inca Civ in general has some serious problems. And here come the elite Macemen. Look at them stats, boys. Look at them stats. That is a stick. Alright, and we've got our Chimu up to age 3 stats. And alright, we're going to push. I like it. Ooh, Cav Archers, though. Again, good choice against Chimu, right? Because, again, the Cav Archers don't need a lot of micro. And Chimu are usually running all over the damn place, and they're a real pain to fight. But, ooh, Falk's a little bit out of position. Are we going to see the big fight? Alright, boys, here we go. Spahi into Maceman Spears. Alright, here goes the Chimu with the big button. They're charging into the Falks. They're going to clobber him down. And oh my god, we just have Spahi. I mean, they did exceptionally well into, like, their direct counters, but Spahi are down, boys. And just like that, we've got Spears now on top of Cav Archers. They are getting value. Oh, we still got a Mason left. And just like that, Ottoman's got to go back. And wow, that was what? 1,000 plus another 1,000 if you include the Falk res. Poof, gone. Meanwhile, the Inca player did send the 5 clubs, which he has 4 left plus spear. Oh man. Wow. You know, I'm not going to lie, Beimei. As an Inca main, I'm just so jealous of this fight, because I feel like if I was buying the helm, I would find a way to muck it up. This is perfect. Okay, so what's Ottoman doing? Okay, they're going to build town centers and bottom, aka use their free villagers and this game's preference for turtling to basically try to run the clock out their opponent, right? Because we all cap off at like 99 Vil 2 factory eco, more or less. Lots of Cav Archers now, but not really any Apis. These Cav Archers are just not gonna do a lot of damage into this mass. And now here comes the Haraka. Yeah, this, oh god, between the spears, the maces, and the rocket, this is a lot of siege. I mean, this town center, yeah, calls in the Basha boots. So again, Ottoman just has a better Minuteman, because reasons. And they call both of them, and let's see here. Alright, who wins this? Pure Goon or their pure counters? Wow. I mean, those Chimu are doing really well. And again, the Spearmen kind of going down. And yeah, I think Inca's losing ground here, guys. Or maybe not. Shoot, I've seen this game before, and even I underestimate Inca. Huh. Would you look at that? Ottoman do sometimes have to respect the counter system. We've seen it all today, boys, and just like that, I mean, this town center's gonna go down here in 2 seconds. Yep, already they'll pull. Real good job by Katana. And yeah, this is Inca's game to lose. Inca's got full map. They've got a stream of units. Oh, Nizams though. Oof. These things are gonna nuke those Chimu. Oh my god. Oof. Okay, that's what's going on. So he does get those Cav Archers, but his army's split, and just like that, I mean, oh my god. These things are disgusting. But just look at him go. Ooh, aggressive fort though. Yeah, okay. Baby, realizing that's a little bit cocky. And just like that, I mean, Ottoman survives the push. Now, they are really weakened. Their economy, 28 Vils to 41, plus of course the consequences. And now a fort's coming down. Or stronghold, the Incan equivalent. This is rough. If you're Ottoman, oh, you're kind of out of resources. Like, you do have this hunt, but you may not see it. No, just barely missing it. So he's sending Vills out. And he has a Civ that really can have a lot of line of sight on the map. So this is dangerous. Let's see Baymay's line of sight really fast. Yeah, he sees this, so he might actually get a wild hair and go explore if he sees any of the resources in the coin mine get diminished. But I think for now, both sides kind of taking a breather. I think Inca is going to start building trade posts, getting upgrades. I mean, again, it's your game to lose. All you have to do is hopefully not let Ottoman go H4 and get like the Great Bombard, H4 Nizam, H4 Spahi spam. And if you're Ottoman, you have to somehow, from this part of the game, with this little resources, figure out a way to get back in. And okay, there is a fort. I can dig it, but I mean, again, you're almost out of natural res, so it's only really protecting these 2 coin mines. I wonder if it'll send Manwicks. Yeah, they may just chilling like a villain, having a good time. I mean, there's really, it's a bit of a pause in the action, but again, I mean, both players are sweating it. If you're Inca, your army is fragile, so you cannot let off the gas. And yeah, it looks like he's going to go start sieging this trade post. A pretty conservative move, smart one. You know, not really committing, but not really letting Ottoman off scot-free. Or I guess he'll just sit here. Okay, never mind. I guess we're not. Oh. But he is taking the trade line himself. Smart. Yeah, surely he's going to have to push this trade post soon. Building jams. I don't know, Ottoman. I feel like you need to either get a town center out here at the very least, right? Really maximize that free build production. Oh, and he gets the mill. Okay. Good use there, but Inca scouting party, so more spears added. Yeah, just a pike. Yeah, yes. But Jungle's in, which I think are kind of a crappy unit. And oh man, Ottoman is caught out. He's not near the safety of his fort. What is he gonna do? What does he even ship at this point? 3 towers? Save and market abuse to Mamluks, maybe? You know, but oh man, the Spahi would have been fantastic against this just like massive units. Jungles. But you know, not everyone can be good at everything, and whoop, way too close up of the leaf texture. Sorry about that, folks at home. Hey, what does Ottoman even do really at this point? Yeah, you ship 3 towers, but like you're still stuck in the corner. I mean, I guess any civ can sit in the corner and drag the game out for 40 minutes. It is Ottoman, but you gotta do something. This Inca mass is getting huge. Huge. Alright, is Inca just gonna throw it in? Yep, Inca says F it. I'm not gonna give you that 40 minutes. Let's fucking end this. And oh, we got spears in. We've got the towers up, but the towers not really doing anything. And oh, he's not paying attention. We've got Shimu all over the place. Even into, you know, the Janissaries. Like, they haven't done terrible. Janissaries do have a lower hand attack. Looks like, for the most part, Baymay's trying to get this stronghold down, which or sorry, his fort down, which he does. And now, I mean, wow. Yeah, Ottoman just calls it right then and there. And boom. We've got a GG, and we've got the rare Inca dub. Awesome. Alright. My initial thoughts. Let's see here. First off, thanks for both players for casting. I don't think either of them played necessarily bad. I think Gaetano, he just was passive with his shipments. And, you know, good job on Baymay to do like kind of like a semi-FF and really read the matchup, read his opponent, know he has time, and greed, and send 5 vills first. And build full Contra before aging up and send 700 coin. I mean, this is a tricky matchup, and I think Beimei played it absolutely beautiful, you know. Gitano too, even though he's playing from behind, I don't think he made a lot of mistakes. He didn't take necessarily the worst fights. It's just, you know, once you're behind, it gets worse. But, dang, those Nizams. Man, these things are insane. Yeah, he just got squeezed out, though. I mean, even, what, 51 villas unconscious to 34. That's with 2 town centers. So, you know, if you're Ottoman, your units are strong, but you actually have to do something with it. Because 1,000 food being sent to take a 90 food treasure is just not cost. I mean, look, oh, yeah, look at the resource difference. Look at timelines. Yeah. But if we look at military unit pop, yep, it was right around here. Here's the spy ship, and look, he just doesn't do anything with it. And I think that is what cost him the game. Is when he finally takes the fight too, he just does not micro the spy. Again, spy are gods, but they cannot fight. What is essentially the native version of a doppelzauner, or super pike, plus the Incan pikes, which I think I've made clear in my opinion are much better than basic pike. So from there, you know, he just could not recover. He just did not have the mass, and so he loses his town center. He makes a big pop here, but Inca fights him to a standstill and ultimately backs off and just gets the huge death ball. And I mean, that is not even Ottoman can overcome odds like that. Yeah, you know, again, Ottoman is a tempo civ. As strong as they are, you have to do something. You can't just be passive all the time. And Inca, I think that was played perfectly. You know, again, I think more Inca players need to stop and experiment openings. Do a Tambo, especially if you've got good wood treasures. It gives you a lot of tempo, and look at semi-FFs. You know, the Civ has plenty of cards, you know, to support the classic semi-FF. So, you know, go for it. And with that, you know, I hope you guys have enjoyed this. Again, I know there's lots of Ottoman players out there. I like to give you shit, but at the end of the day, we're all just having fun. So, you know, if you're Ottoman, type in how you would have played this differently, or if you would have been more aggressive or changed up your shipments. If you're an Inca player, you know, enjoy the dub. And, you know, if you guys like what we've been doing here, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I look forward to seeing everybody on the next one.